'Tis the season for giving, and again we have Gritty City for the kids. This time it's the ninth one coming up, December 9th at the Camel this year. And here to talk about it is none other than big time CEO, Big Papa. I don't even know what else we could call you. You got a lot of nicknames. Yeah, no. Big Johnny Ciggs. What's going
Yeah,
on, Big
let's
John Ciggs?
go. Let's go. How's it going?
Gritty City for the kids, 9 this year at the Camel. Um, Kind of give me a preview for it. What are you excited about?
Oh, I'm excited just that we're doing it again 9 years in a row. I'm excited to be done with setting it all up and just get to the damn show, stuff like that. That's what I'm excited about. Excited about seeing everybody. It's always a good time. We all you've been to a bunch of them. We're all just gonna hang out, enjoy ourselves, watch people kick some rhymes, raise some money for a good cause. I mean, you can't really beat that. It's just a nice way to finish up the year. And it's perform with all my friends as one. We used to do that all the time. We only do it uh once a year these days. I guess we're doing it twice this year because we're doing Flag on the Moon the next night, but that's a different show.
It is. It
I
is.
guess we'll focus on Gritty City for the kids, but we will be doing that too, which is going to be great.
So you've been working with Punks for Presents to kind of to do like a fundraising drive each year. Kind of how did that start? How did you get in contact with Punks for Presents, and then kind of how has that evolved over the years?
Derek from Punks for Presents, um, when he was in like high school, worked with one of the original Gritty City dudes at Outback Steakhouse. So that's where I met him. And then from there, he started doing our t-shirts once he became an adult and was capable of doing things. And then also after that, he was like, why the hell are y'all going through Toys for Tots? We're cooler. And I was like, you know what? You might be right. So we're going to go through y'all. And no, he's just a good dude. Chad's a good dude. They do an awesome um whole set of events every year for the local children's hospital, and it's like that's just awesome. So I'd love to be a part of that.
Hell
So
yeah.
it's just kind of one of those things where it's like you're like, damn, I've known this guy for like 15 years now. We just keep doing stuff together. That's pretty cool. But we met him forever ago, and it's just it's cool how it worked out.
Give me one of your favorite past Gritty City for the kids memories, like something that's happened years before that you just kind of always think was dope.
The one that always pops out into my head, you were involved with the fact that we actually pulled that off during COVID and made it as cool as it was when like it was during a point where they were like basically like motherfuckers ain't allowed to leave at all. It's so bad out here right now. And we somehow pulled off that show, even though it was like broadcast only, like the fact that we put that together how we did, just because I was like, man, we haven't been able to do anything that we were planning on doing. I was like, but I'm not trying to bail on the raising money for sick kids part of the program. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to still pull that off. So getting that done how we did, that always stands out. Is just like a really really cool. I guess that's not even one moment. That's just like the fact that the whole night even happened was really cool. Um, then there was that one. What was it? It was like the fifth one. Hold on, I got this. I got the flyers right here. The fourth one was popping. It was crazy. That was the first one I remember where, like, I think it was the first one where people really realized, oh, this is going to be like a recurring big thing. This is something that's going to be happening that's cool, and I want to go to. I think that was the first one where we saw people like who had been they'd like come from like Ohio to get to it or something. And then there was also like some like high school kid there that like made his mom bring him out to it type thing, and I was like, oh damn, like we got people psyched about this that aren't just the homies. I mean, I loved that the homies were psyched on it, but I was like, oh, this is actually getting a little bit of reach. That's really really cool that people who I wouldn't expect to be here are starting to show up to this. And I feel like 4 years in is a good time for that to happen. And since then, it's been it's been growing and been awesome. Another one that was sweet was when we did the outdoor one at bingo, and it just happened to be like a 70-degree day in December. We were like, word, and that was probably the biggest one we've done actually. There was like 200 people came out for that joint. That was really nice, and it was just a great night. I mean, it's hard to pick just like single moments, but like those are some of the highlights of it. Was just like when when things work out well, especially with those two COVID shows where the odds were stacked against us. It was cool to see we could still pull it off, and that was dope. Actually, one of my favorite moments in um from these shows was at the bingo show when it was a real chill night as far as weather went. There wasn't much wind or anything like that, but when BC mentioned Sleaze's name during his set, a whole bunch of wind came in and blew through the little area we were performing, and I was like, did anybody else notice that? And I don't know, who knows, maybe Sleaze was saying hi. That was big for me though. I believe in that sort of stuff, so I was like, word, Sleaze was here. That was dope. I mean, I don't know, it's hard to beat that one though. I mean, that's a good one.
Gritty City Sound Machine.
Oh, those are the homies, man. They're great, and I just love allowing them to uh, flex their capabilities as the greatest production team in the city.
King Kaiju.
Oh man, no, good dude. I just recently met him, and is like a mutual friend of ours had been telling me and him about each other. My homie Phil, for like God knows how long, and it was cool to finally connect with him. When we finally connected, I was like, "You want to jump on this show? Like, let's do it." And he was down, so that's it. But it's like one of those things where you hear somebody's name forever and you never actually get to meet them, and then when you finally do, they're just cool as hell, and you're like, "Yeah, let's do it." One of those.
Those are always great interactions.
Love those.
CJ the Prophet.
Oh, that's just a homie, man. Dude I met actually when I was working at Bovine. He started coming in. We realized we knew some of the same people, and I know him better just from him chilling at the bar, me serving him, than making rap music. But once again, that's one of the best ways to meet people, especially doing what I do. Is like, we've become friends over the past couple of years through that, and just think we throw him on the show. He's a good dude. Why not? He's dope as hell. I love Wap the Squire. Wap the Squire's been recording an album over at my place for a couple of years now. We've been picking at it on and off, and he hadn't performed for like 10 years, and he jumped on a show with us last year and absolutely destroyed shit. And I was just like, what is wrong with you? Why haven't you been performing? You're going to perform more, and I'm going to put you on shows whether you like it or not. So now I'm putting him on more shows, and he's dope as hell. And also he loves trolling Facebook with ridiculous statements and pissing people off, which makes me laugh. So there's that too. He's a funny guy. Actually, I don't know if he's trying to be funny, but makes me laugh.
Ty Sorrell.
Oh, Ty Sorrell's amazing, and he's just been just an awesome dude to get to know over the past year or two. I can't remember exactly when I met him, but he's an amazing artist, and he's doing great things, and just been a pleasure to be around. And he's been doing shows with us in and out of town, and he's awesome. So like, why wouldn't we throw him on there? He's never done one before, and let's do it.
Cynical Minded.
Oh, that's the homie from up in DC. Just real dope dude. Met him at the Roskrilla release party, and he held us down when we went to DC, and had a real dope show over there. And he brought a couple of his friends down here for when we came back through Richmond on tour, same tour. And him and his whole squad are just great guys trying to do similar things to what me and my squad are trying to do. So yeah, just want to do more performing and more business with guys like that are just cool as hell, and like-minded in the way they hustle, I guess. Dope as hell live too. Get ready. He's nasty.
Sound Genesius.
Oh, that's the man. He's nasty. He came and did a show with us, outdoor joint. What was it? Last fall. and he was out there mostly beat set, but then he would pick up the mic and start rhyming to certain joints, doing songs and everything. And he's just dope, man. And like he had actually another dude, he came into Bovine one night and we just got to talking. And he was the first person I booked for this show, like literally in like last January. It was like right afterwards. He came in and we decided to do it because I don't know, he's just always been cool as hell, super talented, and I enjoyed watching him rock live that day, and I want to see him do it again.
I'm with you. Good, another good choice.
Hell yeah.
Somebody who fronts a band as well, but Logos the Poetic.
Oh, he he got put on here because Ant hit me up and was like, "Yo, you missed one of the greatest performances I've seen in a long time last night. Logos crushed it. Put him on the Christmas show." And I said, "Well, that sounds solid to me." You know, and and no, he's dope as hell, and I loved his song that he did with Abby Houston on Ant's album, and Ant put me onto his album, and he's dope. Good people. I actually officially met him, I want to say a few months ago. Cool as hell. So yeah, let's rock.
Chandler.
Yeah. Well, Chandler, I just met, like just met. I don't know, maybe a month ago, and he was cool as hell, and you know, I know he had done that show with Ant, and I figured since I was looking for like maybe one, two artists at the time when I had met him, just trying to finish up the list of people who were going to be performing. I said, "Well, I met this guy the other night. He's dope. He's making noise. He's doing his thing. Was holler at him, and he was down. So yeah, we rocking."
There's a dude named Illiterate performing.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know why he's on there. You know what I mean? It's just like one of those things where I'm like, I just don't get it. You know? No, it's because you're awesome and we have a fun time, and you've become a part of this event over the past few years, and you always kill it. And you always support it, and you're just the goddamn man in so many different ways. So, like I told you the other days, it's like I basically just assumed for you to be on this show at this point, and I love that. And thank you for always being down.
Oh, well, appreciate it. Thank you. C. Shreve.
Oh, see, Shreve, that's my touring homie now. That's why he's on the show. Is Shreve I've known for, we met in Roanoke about 10 years ago, and I've seen him a few times over the years. Um, you know, he came up here to the show for Ant's release party a few years back, but we didn't see each other often. Now I see Shreve all the time. Me and him have been going out of town together all the time, all up and down the East Coast, doing shows from Florida to goddamn Connecticut, whatever. Um, and he's just an amazing rapper, amazing performer, great guy. And you know, after being on tour with him so much, I know certain people have been seeing him in my videos and everything, and I've been really wanting to bring him here so everybody can see him do his thing because he really is a phenomenal performer. And I can't wait for everybody to see, you know, the guy that me and Skrilla have been touring with. Y'all have already seen Mike live. He's been here, but y'all ain't seen Shreve since we started touring together. So I'm excited about it.
Lou Gilly.
Lou Gilly's nasty, hard as hell. I saw him perform and met him for the first time at show Repaton through a few months back. And I just like his music, man. He makes some dope shit. Cool dude. I talked to him for a little bit out front. And you know, we just got to talking that night about doing this show and possibly some other stuff. So figure we make it happen. I can't wait to see him perform as well too. I really enjoyed checking him out that night. It was super dope.
Nice. Duct Tape Jesus.
Oh, that's another just longtime friend, man. I've known Duct Tape Jesus since before he and I knew who each other were. We had heard each other's names, but we worked together and didn't know that we were those people. And I think it was like 6 months into working with him, somehow the code got cracked, and we were like, "Oh shit!" So I've always liked Duct Tape Jesus. His new album is phenomenal. Puts on a great live show, and those are the kind of guys that I'm trying to be rocking with. So yeah, Duct Tape Jesus got to be there this year. Well, those more longtime homies. Skinny V has been a part of this event since the very first one. and he's missed a couple over the years, but he's always uh, going to be a part of this in some way, shape, or form. He's a very good friend of mine. Like I said, I've known him for years and years, and we've done a lot of cool stuff together. And we used to hang out all the time. And I just love that he's still a part of this event. And then Bando, Bando's another guy. I just love Bando's music. Super talented producer, dope ass rapper. I'm hoping he raps a little bit that night too. I'm hoping he's not just playing the music. I want to hear Bando rhyme, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, those are just homies, man. Like for years and years, and I'm just excited to see what they decide to do. They requested to perform together, so I'm like, yo, let's see what happens. It's gonna be dope.
What do you guys got planned for the Gritty City record set?
Just to once again be the most unbelievable rappers to ever be witnessed in any way, shape, or form by human beings. That's the plan for the show. You know?
That's a good plan.
Yeah,
I mean, you said you're gonna have more people than Wu Tang. How many people are we having up there on the night of?
a lot. I'm assuming like 11 or 12. So it's gonna be dope though. We have a lot of fun performing together. Those are very good friends of mine. And we'll do songs together at shows here and there over the course of the year, but there's just something fun about being on stage with everybody and just being up there kicking rhymes, talking a little shit to one another, whatever. It's like because it's kind of chaos, You got four guys that are playing the beats and then like seven dudes rapping. No one knows what the hell's going on. And that's why it's fun. Is it's like, oh shit, you got to rap, dude, like or whatever, like you don't know. There's no way to organize that well. And I think that chaos is why I enjoy it so much. And then not to mention all the music's dope as fuck, obviously. So it's just like chaotic display of masterful fucking rap music. It's great. Man, you can't go wrong with that.
Where can people get tickets? Links, stores, anywhere they can get tickets and stuff.
I'll be posting all of that stuff on my Instagram at big_Johnny_Ciggs, or I'm sure Rand will be posting it on the Gritty City site at Gritty City Rex. Also, you're more than welcome to just pay at the door. That's what most people do over the years. We'll sell a few pre-sales, but for whatever reason, this is just one of those events where people show up and pay at the door, and it's $10 a ticket. You're more than welcome to pay more than 10 if you'd like. All the money goes to Punks for Presents. So, as much money as y'all want to give at that door, go for it. And it goes to a good cause. So that's why we're doing this in the first place, is to kind of give back, not kind of give back, is to give back during the holiday season to, some kids that might not be having the best holiday, I guess you would say. So that's what we're working on.
Yo, well, it's very commendable. It also gives us a good reason to come out and enjoy some dope music. So I appreciate you doing it each year, and thank you for, again, allowing me to be a part of it.
Hell yeah. Thanks for being a part of it.